Hi everyone, this is Shauna from shauna.plans on Instagram and here on YouTube. So this week we're going to do a vision board. I'm not sure if you've seen my Instagram stories, but for the last few days I was sharing some posts with some kits by Oh So Whimzey. She put out this amazing vision board set. It had a 30% off deal between Wednesday when it was released and yesterday. So I hope that you saw my post and I hope that you stocked up just like my post told you to. I also mentioned it in my video on Thursday. So hopefully you've all managed to grab a couple vision board sets. If not, you still can. They're still there. They're just full price, which isn't a bad thing. It's still reasonable. What there is this vision board main elements kit. So this is the kind of like your starter kit. So you get all these different stickers and words, some square, little motivation things. Then there's these templates, post-it notes, all sorts. These ones here. Let me show you. Actually, first, I always forget. Let's turn the Wi-Fi off so that nobody interrupts us. Now, these are like one sticker. These templates. You can see. And then there's some actual boards as well. So this is like a sticker. Now, I'm looking at these and already seeing so many different things that I can do with them other than just making a vision board. There's a ton of cool stuff here. So this is sort of your neutral base starter kit. In addition to what's there, let's just go into my files. So when you download the vision boards, where are we? Okay, so when you download it, you get your GoodNotes file, but you also get some other folders. So the vision boards and layouts. Where was I? So this one, you want the JPEG file. So in the JPEG file, it has the background as well as the board. So what I want to do, because for my vision board, it's kind of like your goals for the year, how you want to see your year turn out. So I want that to be something I see every day. So I want it to be right here, even though it's just going to be a one-page kind of planner. Who knows, maybe I'll add some stuff behind it after. But I want it right front and center. So every time I go into GoodNotes, I'm going to see it. So I'm going to import an image. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to import a file and I'm going to go find those JPEGs. So it's in my installed folder and then it's in my Oh So Whimzey folder. Nope, we'll talk about that one in a second. And we want the JPEGs. All right, we found it. Now I kind of am loving, I'm torn between the grid wall and this chalkboard. I don't know, the bulletin board's kind of cool too. So many choices. I think I'm going to start with this one. We'll see how it goes. So now it's like buried down here because it's alphabetical. So I'm going to use my usual, I'm going to put the little, I'm going to try, come on, to put the asterisks at the top. So that when it's sorted alphabetically, that will make it up at the top with my other planners that already have the asterisks at the top. So this is my 2021 vision board. And there we go. So now we've renamed it and it's up here at the top. So now every time I go into GoodNotes, it's gonna be right there and I'll have a little reminder. So there we go. Now I'm gonna drag this tab to the front, almost to the front, because I like my working tab to be over here. Otherwise I have to hunt around for it. So this is going to be our vision board. This is kind of our starting place. Now let's talk about the additional kits that you can get. So there's the Capture This, which has the kind of aqua colors in black and gray. And there's some little square stickers. There's Bookworm. I love these bright colors. So each one of the kits has like some post-it notes, some pins and clips, and a few little extras. So this one is Dreamer. This one is the Home Sweet Home kit. You can see they all have this same kind of format, which is awesome. This one is the Traveler kit. And then we have Wild Thing. Love the orange in this, that coral color. And then this kit here, all it is this one page. There's this image and then this page of stickers. So this one here is like a one-piece template, then a few little accessories. Now this kit is the freebie in the Oh So Whimzey Facebook group. So I will link all of these and the Facebook group, the Etsy shop, all of that will be linked in the description. So make sure you check it out. I've already asked Heidi. Hopefully she'll have time to make us a few more kits along this theme. I'm hoping for like a health and fitness or self-care or something like that. Maybe like a finance kit. I'm trying to think of like different things that you might have goals for the year. So I've already asked her for a few requests, but we've got enough to get started for sure here with all these amazing kits. So this is our starting place, this plain board, and now we're going to decorate it. Okay, full disclosure, I kind of sort of made a vision board last year. I watched one YouTube video on how to make a vision board, but basically it's just an at a glance of your goals, of what you want to strive for, what you're looking for this year. Some people choose, like instead of New Year's resolutions, they might choose a word that will motivate them for the year, different things like that. Last year I had a word, I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't remember, but it basically was to like finish the things that I started. I didn't do so well with that. Let's be honest, 2020 knocked everything off kilter and I didn't lose weight, I gained weight. I didn't do the readings that I wanted to do. Yeah, nothing happened for me last year the way I thought it would. I kept thinking as soon as this is done, we'll get back to it, and it's still not done. So we're gonna try something different this year. I'm not gonna do a word, but I do have a few big goals that I or like overall goals that I'm kind of working towards this year. So I actually, when we're going through this, the first thing I saw, so these templates are kind of nice. And there's a couple different ways we can do it. So this one's kind of fun because you could put it in the center and just have each of your kind of goals. I don't have this many goals, 2, 4, 6, 7 goals. I don't have 7 goals. That's okay though. I do have a few. So I do like the idea of this one because you can put it in the center. Let me just show you what I was thinking. It doesn't need to fill the whole page up like that. Like you could do little and then have different things. But I'm thinking this one, because that gives me 5, some room to decorate, and a couple places to maybe put quotes and stuff. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start with this one. I also like that it's white because I chose this charcoal background, so it's gonna stand out really nicely. Let's make it as big as we can, so we have as much room to work with as we can. So there you go. Now let's start decorating. So this is our vision board. Let's stick that here. So there's a lot of things here. I'm just kind of quickly scanning the different words. Home, family, bucket list, resolutions. So you can do a lot of things. It kind of gives you your prompts. Set goals and crush them. Embrace the mess. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Kind of liking this "You are capable of amazing things" sticker. Doesn't really show up very well on that charcoal background that I picked, but there's this here that we've got. So it's got the same lines as that box that I just pulled in. So I could sit here and try and line it up, or we could do a quick crop. So edit, crop, rectangle, and let's just get those lines out of our way. And then I don't have to worry about lining them all up exactly. I think that'll do it. Done. Here we go. Okay, now, so I've got kind of a little spot here where I can put something, and I've got kind of 5. I think 5 is a good focus for me. So one thing that I'm doing this year is I am keeping track of the books I read. Now, I don't actually like take a paper book and read it. I am an Audible listener, and I have no idea how many books I listened to or even what I listened to last year, because just when one story was over, I'd find something else to listen to. In addition to that, I bought a lot of books on Audible last year. I have my subscription, and then I constantly buy like extra credits to listen to new books. But I have a ton of books in my Audible library, and I think it's about time to re-listen to some of my series. So I want to try to listen to, well, actually at the beginning of the year I said I was going to listen to 1 book a week, so kind of like a goal of 50 for the year, but I'm already on like my 4th or 5th book. So clearly I listen to a lot more books than 1 a week. So maybe if we do 100 books for the year, 2 per week, because some of the books I listen to are like 10 hours and then other ones are 30 hours. So I'm thinking 2 books a week for a goal of 100 is a good goal. And then we'll kind of go from there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this word goals, and I'm going to actually just say goal, and I'm going to just put it to the side here. Let's copy. Oops. It wasn't enough to the side. Let's try that again. Is it safe up here? Yeah. So I'm going to put this at the bottom of each one of these little things. Oh dear. Not doing very well. Let's try that again. So apparently I lost my cropping. So let's crop that S off again, because it's 1 goal. We're going to have 5 goals, but each one is going to be its own. Goal. 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 And let's grab this first one that we had and we'll stick it on this one. Okay. So one of these is Bookworm. So there's some really cute stickers here. So let's decorate this little square. I'm gonna zoom in a bit with our reading goals. Let's see, I want one of these. Actually, you know what? I want a Post-it note of one of those. I love green. Green is my favorite color. And I'm gonna put this little Post-it note here by my goal word. Oops, that's not Bookworm. And let's take the orange one too. Actually, what else? I think the purple, because I got that first sticker, the green and purple kind of seem to be the predominant colors in it, so let's go with that. Put another little Post-it note. I'm trying to go for the same size here. All right, and let's use these cute little pins. I'm gonna make it look like the pin's holding that paper on. Okay. Now I want to use one of these. Which one do I like? You say bookshelf, so many books, not enough time. Oh, I like this one. Between the pages of a book is a lovely place to be. Oh, books can take you to a wonderful world. Oh, I think we're gonna go with lovely place to be. Even though I'm not between the pages, my pages are audible pages, they're virtual pages. Still works the same, right? So let's put that there. Okay, so my goal, I need to pick a font that I'm gonna use for this whole spread. I wanna kinda keep it consistent. I downloaded a ton of fonts from that Creative Fabrica site that I mentioned a couple videos back. And so I've been trying to use them because that's the whole point of having them. But now I have like hundreds, 200. I have a lot of fonts. This one's called Dance Monkey. That reminds me of that song. Love it. Oh my gosh, I could be here forever trying to pick a font. I would like to have something bold and kind of simple. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's big. Oh, right, we're really zoomed in. That's kind of a fun font. But you know what? I think I'm not going to use a new font. I am going to go with a regular font. I downloaded this one. It's called 1913 Typewriter. I got it in one of the bundles, I believe, or somewhere on Creative Fabrica, and I'm loving it. It kind of matches this style here that's already in the template I've chosen. So I think I'm gonna go with the typewriter font. So our goal, is that new? Is it there when I'm zoomed out? Look at that. Do you see that little thing? I think I did a GoodNotes update this morning. Is that your grabby so it can move? No? Does anybody know what that little thing is? I'm gonna have to do some research and find out what those little blue lines are. They don't seem to do anything. Okay, So I had somebody ask me this week what size I have my fonts at. I always have it at 30. I never change it. If I want to resize, I lasso and resize. That's just what I do. Maybe it's lazy. You can change your fonts if you want your size, but I never do. Okay, so now I had the typewriter selected, but because I've poked around a whole bunch trying to figure out what that blue thing is, it went back to my default. Now, because I know that I'm going to use this font throughout the whole page, we can make it our default somehow. Save as default. So we have 30, typewriter, save as default. So now it's going to use that typewriter the whole time. Normally I have, I use, oh, I don't even know, what was it? Eaglehuff. That's the font that I've been using as my default for months. It's a freebie from the Linny Digital's website. Love it. But now I've changed it, so typewriter is going to be my default. Now I know this is going to be really big. We'll deal with it after I'm done typing. So my goals for my book reading is going to be 2 books per week. And 100 books for the year. So that's huge. For what we need. So, oops. Now I'm going to lasso it. First, I'm going to turn the images off so that when I lasso, it only selects the text. And then we're going to put it on this little post-it note we made. Somehow I've got an extra letter R here, so let's edit, delete. Now that I have some words, okay, I'm so intrigued what this little blue thing is. Okay, and I also think this is going to look better if I center it. So I've selected all of the text and I've hit the center. And now I can just resize this a bit better. Okay, so we still have some more room that we can decorate. What other stickers should we pull in? Thinking the little stack of books. Let's turn our images back on. There we go. Oh, I got 2 stickers. That's all right. We'll probably use them both, but let's just grab one at a time here. What else do I want to pull over? This little button is kind of cute. Kind of want to use the clothespin, but I'm not really sure where I could put it. Thinking the straight pins are going to work better for me. So we have a reading goal done. So the next goal, I'm going to just close that bookworm tab because we're done with it. So we have Wild Thing, Traveler, Home Sweet Home, Dreamer, and Capture This. Let's use Home Sweet Home because I've been staying home a lot and I don't see that changing anytime soon. I'm going to stick with my green stickers. Actually, I'm going to use all of them, but we'll use the green one. Let's try and get it kind of the same size and the same angle. I like matchy matchy. So that's our goal. Oops, no, we don't want Dreamer. We want Home Sweet Home. So I think I'm going to take this pretty floral tape. Just stick that at the top. And this little home makeover. Okay, so goals. Let's talk goals. Realistically, I'm really lazy and I would much rather knit things and play on my planner than clean my house. But it is cluttered. So I'd like to declutter one area per month. I'm not going to push it. We're going to go with declutter one area per month. Also, we have plans to replace the windows in the house as well as the floors. We did the deck last year. So this year I'd like to do the windows and the floors. The money's there. It's just motivating my boyfriend to get it done because he's weird. So I just sort of have to plant little ideas for him. So yeah, we want to do windows and floors. So the Home Sweet Home, what have we got? There's lots of super cute stickers here, but there isn't anything that's like windows and floors. So I'm gonna go to the internet now. I've turned off my Wi-Fi so nobody bothers us. So let's turn it back on, and I need a window PNG. Look at that, how cute is that? So let's look at images specifically and see if we can find a window image that we want to use. Kind of like this one because it's on the angle. So I never actually know if it's gonna, yes, we don't want all that gray stuff. I know there's ways you can erase it. I don't like doing that. I want one where I don't have to erase it. I don't think this one's gonna do it for me either. But I think it will, oh, it didn't even save. I should have been more prepared so you guys don't have to watch me hunt for a window PNG. Let's see if that one will do it. Nope. We got a white background. Can I make the white background work? Oh, I hate it. Okay. We're gonna do a quick minute in Procreate here. So because it's a white background, it's a lot easier to remove than when it's those white and gray grid things. I'm gonna pick the selection tool. I'm gonna tap, see how it's selecting, it's changing the color of the window. So I need to change my threshold slider so it doesn't do that. So I'm just gonna undo. That's a little better. So I'm not gonna tap, I'm gonna tap and hold. I'm just trying to move the threshold up to get rid of those lines. Do you see them there? The little white lines. Oh, see, now we're starting to go into the window a little. Okay, so I'm just going to choose the feather and do a 1% feathering, maybe 2% feathering. All right, good. So we can turn the selection tool off. Oh, no, we can't. That was a waste of time. Will it remember? Feather 2. Nope, not 3. Eek. I forgot to do the erasing part. So this is like a key part of selecting. So once you've selected it, you need to erase the part that you selected. See that? Then we can have our transparent PNG. Okay, and then I'm just gonna crop and resize to bring the edges in so that my sticker isn't just a whole bunch of transparent space. There we go. So that was just like super quick. There's other things out there. I'm gonna say share, PNG, and copy. That puts it on my clipboard. Anyway, there's other apps out there where you can do like the background eraser and stuff like that. I think there's free ones. I like Procreate because I know how to use it. So let's do that. Goal, windows, floors. So let's center this again, and we will take the lasso tool, turn off images, and let's resize this and angle it the way we want it. Oh, I forgot my declutter one room. I'm gonna need a bit more room here. How do I want to do this? I think we're gonna make 2. I'm gonna do another using the same kit. That one. So now, with layering, if I want to put this, it's going to go under. So it looks like it's disappeared, but it hasn't disappeared. It's just gone under my sticky note. So I'm going to grab it. If I turn off my images, it's not going to grab the sticky note. It's just going to grab the text. So let's grab that, say cut, paste, and we'll just put it back on top of the sticky note. I remember when I first started using GoodNotes, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gone. It's not gone. It's just under the layer. So let's pick a quote to use. Now I've put this pretty red floral ribbon on already. So I'm going to stick with red and yellow for this goal. And do my windows and floors. And this goal, I'm going to do the declutter with the green and the blue from the kit. And so, kind of got a thing going here with squares down this side. So let's stick with that. But I want it to be kind of the same size. I think I like it better if this window's on top. So now to select this window, because I've already got it as a layer, I can drag it up here where I know there's nothing else pasted and go cut, paste, and we'll just drag it back. And now it's a top layer. So, home sweet home. So there's a declutter sticker. I know that I'm going to use that on my declutter goal. I'm thinking let's redecorate is going to be a good quote for my new windows and floors. Here we go. And then let's pull some of these. Edit, and we'll just resize that a bit. And I need to put my little straight pins on because we're trying to keep the tabs kind of consistent here. So we're going yellow and red with this one. Let's just grab them all. So I'm going to keep them the same size. If you had a real life board, your straight pins would be roughly the same size throughout the whole thing. So let's keep that in mind. Let's turn this one this way because of that window sticker. All right, I should have waited to fix my layers because now my push pin is on top of the window and I don't like it. So I'm going to show you another way of doing this. You can go edit, share, copy, and then we delete this original image so it's gone. Don't select something. Okay, and then hit paste. Now the difference, this works just as well, except for it doesn't paste it down at the same size and angle that I had it before. So I have to resize and re-angle. So it's two different ways that you can delete a sticker and paste it back down again so that you can get your layers the way you want them to be. Okay, so now we've got my declutter. So our goal is to, or my goal is to is to spell properly, declutter one area per month. Now I'm gonna just grab this little blue dot, resize, center, let's turn images off, and we will resize this. Okay. So I'm still using that Home Sweet Home kit, but I'm going to try and pull more of the blue and the green elements. So I'm going to pull this little sticker with the script on it. We'll put that at the top. So here's that edit, share, copy. That's what we did to change the layers. Let's get another post-it note in here. And I know that I want this one. I think I'm going to take this yellow pin. What have we got? Home Sweet Home. So what else on here? There's these blue and green little buttons. I do this with a, ooh, did I grab green twice? I do this with a lot of kits where they have two really strong or some really strong colors where I'll just use a few colors out of that kit. And then you can almost make two complete spreads with one kit and they look like they're two totally different kits. So it's coming together here. We've got some reno, some reading, some decluttering. I've still got 2 spots left. So let's close the Home Sweet Home. I would love for travel to be one of my goals. Normally we go to Mexico every fall. I just don't feel like it's gonna happen this year with COVID and everything. So I'm not gonna set myself up for disappointment and set travel as a goal this year. If it happens, that's an extra bonus. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. There's always next year. Dreamer, don't think I'm going to use that kit for this spread. I absolutely love these colors, but I don't think I'm going to use that either. All right, so Wild Thing. Now, I have an Etsy shop. It's totally unrelated to digital planning, and it's been on vacation mode forever. I sell stuff for knitters, like accessories and stuff for knitting. But I want to start knitting and selling doll clothes because my niece was born last year and I bought her an Our Generation doll, which is like an American Girl doll. And then I started knitting clothes for it, and I love knitting clothes for it, and I have a ton of yarn, so I can use up that yarn. So I have a goal to get this shop full, well, not full, but enough in it that I can take it off vacation so that for the end of the summer, so that people will buy for Christmas. So it's an easy goal, but I need to knit something. What's a goal? What should we say? An item per week to put in the shop. That should be reasonable. So let's say a goal of 1 item per week. So I'm going to grab this little brown post-it note. And again, we're going to resize it. And stick it here. And we're going to do knit 1 item per week for shop. Let's say for Etsy. We want to, oops, I'm trying to grab that little blue dot. Why is it not? There we go. Highlight and center. And then again, we're going to turn the lasso off and resize. I'm leaving enough room at the top there for my little straight pin. So what have we got here? And put the image back on. Let's grab some of these. This arrow is so pretty. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see, it's almost metallic looking. It's got like a shine to Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here. Do any of these? None of these really work with a knitting goal. So let's see what we have here. Make It Happen is a good one. Because we're making stuff, right? I'm a maker. Okay. Sorry, was that cheesy? I feel like this orange Post-it note's too big. Okay, we need some straight pins. Excuse me. Too much talking, I got a tickle in my throat now. There we go. Now, somewhere in my photos, ooh, I don't want to take a photo. I want to bring that little menu up for pictures. Now, bear with me while I scroll through a million things. I had Veronica Vero from Souk to Coco make me a logo for my Etsy shop. That's not the one I want. I don't know if you can see that, it's pretty tiny, but there's some things that I've knitted. Aren't they so cute? All right, nothing's, I'm sure that I have, let's go this way. So where's my logos? I'm sure one of these has a transparent background. Sometimes they just don't pull through. Yeah, see, this time when I pick it, it comes through with the background being transparent. So I'm going to put that there. And let's pull some of these pretty things over from this kit to decorate the page. You should see I knitted a little dress last night for my doll. I don't think I have the picture on my iPad, but then I knitted with some of the scraps these like matching little tiny panties. They're so cute. They're like, oh, so cute. My boyfriend thinks I'm crazy knitting doll clothes. He laughs at me. Oops, we got more than I wanted. All right, now my last goal, I need to get moving. I need to exercise. I need to do something. And I keep saying I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So I think I want to use this sticker. What have we got here? So I'm gonna use some of the elements from the starter pack kit, the Vision Board Elements kit, and I'm going to use a couple from the freebies kit. And then I will have 5 goals for the year. I feel like this is the longest video ever. If you're still watching with me, I am impressed. Perhaps sometimes maybe I should pre-plan a little so I'm not rambling so much at you and hunting things down, but I like to wing it. So that green on green is not working for me. Let's put that up there. And let's take the dark gray. So again, this green, this pretty green that I'm using is the freebie kit from the Oh So Whimzey Facebook group, which I will link in the description. Make sure you always check the description. All right, I need to set a goal. What's a realistic goal? I need to go for a walk or get a treadmill or something and get moving. Let's say 3 times a week. Let's just say get moving 3 times per week. Center. Oops. You'd think the amount I do that, I would stop forgetting. I'm scared to set this goal. The other ones, yeah, I can make that happen. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll do my best. You guys got to help hold me accountable. Ask me how I'm doing with it. Okay, so now I need to turn my images back on. Let's grab this gray Post-it note. We'll put it here. Maybe we'll do it down the side again like we did with that other one. Okay, where's that square? No, this one. Because I don't know if you're like me, but I'm always like, oh, I'll start tomorrow. It's raining out, I'll go tomorrow. So this one's a good reminder. We're not going tomorrow. We're gonna go now. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'll go today. Probably should, right? I'm so terrible. Look at me. I'm already talking myself out of it. Okay, so let's grab this. The little heart, because we're doing this to be healthy. I am loving how this is coming together. Okay, so we need to cut and paste this. Oops, cut, paste, so that it's a top layer because I pasted it down originally before the Post-it note. I think we'll use this green washi. So it looks like it's taping that little heartstring on. Now we have a ton of words here. Do we want to go health, lifestyle, fitness? Thinking health. If I think of it as for my health, maybe it'll be a little bit easier to get it done, right? We'll see. So now we need to decorate. What can we decorate with? Okay, now I've gone and closed all those other ones. Did one of them? Maybe we can pull some decorations from one of them that I didn't use already. Traveler. Maybe I'll grab these little things here. Oh, that looks cute. All right. So we've set 5 goals for the year. I want to do right here. We will say 2021. Is that how you do it, or is this one word? Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go with that. Oh, we should spell it properly. So one thing you can do, I use this trick sometimes, but probably not enough, because I want it centered in this white box. I can drag the edge of the box to either side of this little scroll, and then if I say center, it will automatically center it for me, and I don't need to eyeball it. Okay, so we got a little bit of room still that we can fill in, and I have this big white box at the bottom that we can do something with as well. There's something here. I think we've already got make it happen. We've got you're capable. We're just doing some decorating now. So we've set our goals. I'm thinking I love it. We could put like a reward here, or you could put your, if you did have a word for the year, you could do all sorts of things, but I think I'm gonna call it done. So that is my vision board using the kits from Oh So Whimzey. I did pull a sticker from the internet, a picture from my camera roll, and now every time I go into GoodNotes, it's gonna have my vision board right at the top. I can change it if I want to. I can add other goals or move them around. But yeah, there you go. We made a vision board this morning. Look at us go. Now I have to try to do these goals. So if you have any questions, please send me a note. If you just want to say hi, send me a message on any of the social medias. I love getting them. If there's any kit or designer you want to see me use, I can't promise that I will, but send me the suggestion and I will definitely take a look and see what's out there. Yeah, so I think that's it. Bye everyone. Have a great day.